that a young sportsman must do to have a very good and successful career?
There is many factors who depend of the success of a young player in the sport, but we can say in two groups. One group is about the organization of his career. This is one management of career, and another is one interior world, things who is inside of the young sportsman. But we can say there is 10 steps who every young player can do to catch his goals. First step, he must recognize and accept the sport world. Sport world, if we look from outside, we can think that is one nice world, but he have his nice side, but also he have his dark side. And it's important for young player to accept all sport world like he is. He will have many problems during his career, but if he accepts the sport world, he will go and cross all problems very easily. Second step, what he can do is to take one self-confidence about his potential, what he can do. Because young men, young people always have doubts if he is enough good. He think usually somebody in another town, in another country is better than him. And it is one wrong picture, a wrong image what he have about himself. So he must have a clear picture about himself. If people around him say that he is potential, that he can success, it's important that he have self-confidence and to take this power about self-confidence and to don't care about wrong images about another players and to go about third step. And third step is to take one goal, what he want to catch in his career. It's important to have a goal, and if we ask every big sportsman, we will take the same answer that every big sport player have a concretely goal, what they want to catch in their career. And I propose to every young player to think about their dream, what they want, and to put this in the paper and to be clear for them. Fourth step about the path in the successful sport career is that he have plan how he want to catch these goals. So it's important to make one visualization about his path. Usually we can't see how we can take something in our head, but if we can't see in our head, normally we can't get this in the physical level. So he must take one movie, one picture about his plans, how can be possible to catch these goals. And this can be not one way, one path. This can be many different paths, but it's important to deblock all programmation in the head, to have visualization, many different ways how he can get these goals. Five step, very important step. I speak with people usually and they say this can be pressure, but it's not pressure. It's one big power that a young player must take decision that he want to success. He must decide deeply in himself, I want to success. He must write in paper, I decide to success and to give everything what I can give to take this the responsibility of my life and my career and to catch my goals. Sixth step is one battle who every person have in himself is battle between fears from one side and faith from another side. And it's important to find a solution and to find maybe spiritual technique or some mentor or coach who can improve and put more up our faith in front of our fears. Everybody have fears, especially young person, and if they grow up their faith, they will, I'm sure, cross all problems very easily and grow up every day and step during their goals. Seventh step during these factories of success is that young man must find his own identity. So he must be a builder of his career. He must take responsibility of his hand. There is people who he will listen, coaches, people around, but he must always take his decision, learn about physical preparation, learn about his sport, read and be more and more in his identity and take his decision about his next steps, what he must go in his career. 8 steps, what I always like to propose to young sport player, and not only for young sport, to every person what I meet, is that they must have one collective goals. So they must think what collective, their family, or their town, or their country will have one day when they catch their personal objective. So it's very important that we think, because this is one a new level of motivation. Why? Because we can look for a sport player who play for the national team. They have very big motivation. So if we, for the beginning of our career, have a goal, what our country or what our planet will have when we success, how we can give ourselves for the beauty of planet, this can be better motivation for our path. So ninth step is also very important, is action, concretely action. So young player must think about his goals, and he must do every day some very concretely action. This can be one very good training or one very important conversation with his mentor or with his coach. This can be learn something new in the book, sport books. But he must do very, very concretely actions, but every day concretely actions. One step, concrete, another step, and in this way he is building his house, his career. And 10th step, who is the last, and that sport players can't forget that he have people around who help him, and he must be very grateful to each one, to everybody who is helping him to catch his goals, to catch his career, and he never can't forget that people help him and that he can't do everything alone. He needs people, and he must be grateful about this.
Thank you very much.